happen into the bottom of the map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Mac. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way. If you're having to leave Legends, this is looking too close to a call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe they closed it out.
Like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7th free for Ren. And the win going the way of it. The 5 black on this map #1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake likes that idea out as another kill for him, and he's absolutely popping off houses again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of EWG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers, absolutely. And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the tide's gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth hill so far. The kill's not going their way. If you're Havoc Elite Legends, this is looking too close to the call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, going to be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Vessel so much.
There we go. Mike's unmuted now. What's going on, chat? We're back again with some more EWG League matches. This is the final match for both of these teams for the regular season. Both 0-2, bottom of the barrel. I believe this is for the playoffs to make it to. I'm not sure exactly what the next stage is, but to whatever. I'm not as informed as I should be, but a little late notice for me. But here we are. Nonetheless, we got 2 teams for us tonight that are fighting it out, battling. It's gonna be Armed and Dangerous Revenant. Gonna be playing against the LA Royals tonight. Should be a decent series. We got, 2 teams I haven't really casted before. I'm curious to see what they have in store for us tonight. We'll take a look at the maps and modes quickly as I'm a little late, so I'm trying to get this match going as quickly as possible. Don't want to delay the players any more than they already have been. It's going to be starting out with red card, hardpoint, double dose of Hacienda, S&D, then control, and then double rewind as well after that. So definitely some bigger maps in this one. LA Royals, the roster on your screen. It's going to be, I believe it's Oob, Derg, Potero, and Lobster. And that guy's name, Potero, confused me the first time I saw it. And for the Armed and Dangerous Revenants, it's going to be Z-Phil, Patriot, CB, Sip Woo, and ENP. Yeah, a little brutal, but it is what it is, guys. I haven't, you know, usually I do my due diligence, but we are already loaded on into the game, so I am going to, I'm gonna cut the chit chat real quick. And I believe the map record, I believe Revenant's 0-6 map record, and as well as the Royals 1-6. So I mean, potentially this is do or die. I mean, whoever wins this is going to qualify, I believe, for the playoffs, most likely. I'm not super 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that, but I believe that is what's happening here. Otherwise I'm not sure why they'd be playing. The teams, I believe, are flipped as well. Let me make sure they are flipped before I transition real quick. AnD, oh, yep, they are flipped. Apologies, guys. I will get that fixed momentarily. As the teammates should be right now. But off the rip already. It's going to be 3 dead for the LA Royals. Revenants making some early time here. So far, so good for them. Zphil, what can he do in tandem with his teammate? That's going to be 2-piece for him. His teammates, you know, breaking on through the head right now. We'll see if Dirk can stand strong. And stand strong he is so far. Another 3 dead. The Revenants off to a good start in this map number 1. Some spawn cheese with the hard point is what it is, guys. You know, we deal with the punches, so one team spawning closer, but it, you know, doesn't seem to matter too far as Revenants, you know, capitalizing on this P1 hill. They've done a great job getting the kills in transition. Zphil with another one on your screen. 4-1. Great start from him, as well as Patriot. Hasn't died yet. And it's going to need to be a rotation on the cards for the LA Royals. And that's a good start so far, clearing out the players. They're going to have one more person in the back to find. It's going to be Lobster deep by this bus in the back. And he's going to be red, shoots his gun, reveals himself on the map, and he will fall. We'll see what Oob can do on the break right now. He gets one, patrolling the hedges, but he's going to have another one in the back to deal with here shortly. It's going to be EMP. Comcast is broken, guys. EMP for 2. Teammates help him out with those shots over the top, but he's not going to survive for a whole lot longer. We'll see if the Revenants can claim this time. As, you know, they're not on the preferred side here. They're going to be trapped in here as we rotate onto P3. It's going to be up to them to break on out of this area. They are ahead. They are in the lead so far. So that's a good cushion they've given themselves on this rotation to P3. Disgusting shots, EMP. Nice life from him. He's going to back on up, cut the mid-map. I love this positioning from him. We'll see if he gets a freebie or if the spot's going to be called out. And it looks like, ooh, sloppy shots, but he is able to get it done. First one over the line from him. He has a couple more members to contend with, and he will fall. So, rat spot found out. Now it's going to be up to the LA Royals. Can you hold strong on this time? It's going to be up to number 1. You in the staircase right now. Stun's going to land. Nade is going to be a little bit, maybe not the best, actually. Ran into his own Semtex there. Taken down incredibly low. He's just going to play his life. Nice patience from you, but they've lost a lot of time on this P3 hill, but you going big for the Revenants on this rebreak. The reload cancel is not ideal. That'll get him killed there as well as Sipu combines it for 2 with his team. They get a 3rd one. Rips the wig off the player, off spawn. Great rebreak, honestly, from the LA Royals. Lost it for a second, but they gathered their thoughts, gathered their teammates. They were able to get something done on that break. And I mean, so far so good. About a 50-point, you know, edge. Both of these teams about even as we head into this next hill, but the rotations are going to favor the Revenants. Kills so far back and forth. That was a big one for Lobster to find, but he will fall. Taro, got to be careful on the hill. Both of these players actually on the hill. So not exactly the most ideal setup for the Revenants, as they're going to have a scrappy back and forth to try and break this hill. But so far, so good for the Royals. I mean, they're getting all the kills in transition, but they've just been losing the time on this break so far. You've just soaking it, collecting it through the straw right now as he gets one. Make it a second. No, not quite. He'll get shut down. Sipu breaks on in. We'll see if he can stand tall, but he cannot. And despite what looked like a potentially good break for the Royals, Revenants, they're going to break on in. There's still about 20 seconds left to fight for. This advantage gonna go up to about 40 seconds here, barring some late round heroics from the Royals, but they cannot do it. So rotations gonna be on the mind of both of these teams. Phil in a great spot on this overextension. We'll see if he reads the pressure in time. It's gonna be Potero on the overextension. We'll see what kind of timing works out for him. So far, neither of these players seeing each other. 2 ships in the night, passing silently. And I mean, Potero knows there's got to be somebody behind him, but he just is waiting for somebody to peek him, and he's just not getting anything right now. Potato playing so patiently, though. I love this positioning out of him. He's just waiting for his teammates to make a play, and the patient play might pay off for him, but his barrel spotted through the door. Unlucky for him. But he's bought his teammates a lot of time to work with here to make space on this point. And Potato back at it again. See what his timing looks like for him this time. Pistol's not going to be good enough. EMP falls in the back, but I mean, there's only 20 seconds left on this hill. It's been a very contested hill on this P5. We'll see if, you know, they're able to hold on to this scrap time. It looks like they are for now, and the rest of Royals deciding to get out of dodge, but not before they've lost about 60 points or so in their, you know, I mean, they're behind right now. Royals got to make a comeback at this point. The first rotation wasn't very kind to them. We'll see if they can make some adjustments here as we focus in on the next rotation. Look at this Omega deep route by EMP right now. He's flanking his all the way around. I mean, he gets one, but I'm not sure if the timing of that was really worth it at the end of the day. I mean, he does get a kill for his efforts, but maybe it will be. His time is going red for now. Patriot making a round of his own, going in, sliding, chowling, gunning. That player, Derg will fall. Top mid control will be favoring LA Royals, and Patriot going on a spree right now, make it a 2. Time will be going red, and this is good P1 time for the LA Royals to get here. Closing the gap here on the Revenants. This last time around, P1 did not go their way, so they're making up for it this time. This is exactly the adjustment I needed to see. Patriot with another 2, having a great life, just shooting all these players in the back. Getting Route Man. Route Man gets paid, you know what I'm saying? So, Patriot knows all about that life. And the P2 spawns are going to be contested over right now. It's going to be Lobster and Derg on the overextension, and they're both going to fall. Great break from the LA Royals on the overextension, making sure that they have the positioning to hold this from the front, but they're losing gunfights in the front as well. They got to be careful here. EMP wins one. EMP, with his help from a teammate, gets his second one as well, and that's going to be the clearance needed to hop the point. Nade's going to tag as well, so this should be a good time going the LA Royals' way. We'll see if Yub can make a play. Not spotted quite yet on this overextension from stage, but tags are in. He should have a freebie, though. Slithers on through just in time. But the pistol is out. He will get traded eventually here, but Revenants doing a good job on this rebreak, but they're still pinned back in the spawn in a similar position they were in the P1. We'll see if they can break on out this time, because LA Royals got a lot of time on that P3 hill in the first rotation. We'll see if they're able to do the same this time around. They're going to need it. Down about 40 points here. We'll see if Z feels iron is strong, and it looks like it is so far. Freebie for him. Number 8 also gets one in rotation. That's going to be EMP, the last man alive on the old hill. Might be able to potentially cut a couple of players here. He spots the first, but not the second. But that's good initial info gained. The pressure is going to be mounting from multiple directions now. Can the LA Royals hold on? It's going to be a 2 dead in the P4. Them make it all 3. It's just EMP on the route, but he can't really do a whole lot here by his lonesome. But he does have teammates off his spawn now, so maybe he can start to trade on through. We'll see if his gun is going to be stand tall at all, but it looks like no. Potero on the outer is going to get a pair for himself. Almost shots on the third. The triple could have been on the cards, but he is shut down. I mean, Sipu, they're fighting old from here, and this is honestly a good play from the Royals. They just got to be careful to not flip them out here. They cannot push too aggressively and flip the spawns for this P4, or their game could be all over. And it looks like they're not. I like the contest of what I saw out of them, but they're still down in this 40-point deficit or so. We'll see if they're able to claw their way back into this one. You taking an aggressive route for top mid, gets the first one. Teammate chimes in for one as well, and now just left to Sipu on the hill, and we'll see it later. Alligator, he's going to fall. And Revenant with a quick break after what could have been maybe promising LA Royals hold there. It's going to collapse on through. You with another one. Tagged down to 2 HP. 7 streak for him. What a turnaround for Yub has had in this map. Absolutely turning up for the Revenants. They've been able to hold this 50 or so point lead the entire time. Derg, you're running out of bullets there. The shot's not great. He is able to get it done, though, and he's going to have a couple more in front of him. He'll make up for those sloppy shots with a double kill. And this is looking like dagger time here, guys. Both of these teams need this next rotation, but it's, I mean, the blue team here first on the Revenants. But Derg will fall. So, Lobster, what can you do on the overextension? Not a whole lot. Potero, the last member alive in the back, is going to have to, you know, deal with Phil. on this overextension. He's the only member able to secure the spawns for the Revenants, but Phil, you gotta find him. And that sound cue should give him away, but not before the trade comes through. So decent shot for Phil to get this overextension. He gets a double, but some trades coming on in for the Revenants are gonna favor them on this initial push. We'll see if they can hold through. So far, some decent shots. Lobster tagging up your teammate a little bit. That's his fault, though, running in front of Lobster. How dare he? Revenant's getting some late time in this map. We'll see if that's enough to close the gap as we head into our third rotation. This is a crucial 20 seconds for them to hold on to. And so far, so good. Patriot on a 3 spree as well. Runs out of bullets. The pistol's not going to be the weapon for that one. But this has been a great resurgence from Royals. We'll see if they can string this together. P1 looked a lot better for them last time in round 2. We'll see if it's going to be more of the same, or if Revenants can make the adjustments to get it done here. Patriot lurking on through, looking for this player on the overextension. We'll see what kind of timing he gets as Phil's just going to slide to the hill for now. Patriot, it's great timing. Nobody picking up the overextension. Patriot with 2, knows the third one's here as well. Turns, oh my god, if he wasn't weak, he might have been able to burn him there. EMP with some shots over the top, gets 1, but teammates falling around him. He's going to go up top, get a dodge for now, maybe potentially regroup and get some control toward this hedge, but he's going to elect to help toward inner. Shots are on point from the hill. Nade's not going to be great. Nade's himself, honestly, not the best life so far from EMP, as he will fall eventually, and this is good time going blue. And Revenants also have the preferred spawns for this P2 setup. It's going to be up to Royals. What can you do? Can you clutch on up late in this game? They're going to have to. As a pinstripe kill feed, both teams getting a couple of kills in there. EMP chimes in with his teammate, and that should give them a little bit of clearance for now. 20-point game as we head into this new set of this new rotation of hills on the P2. Oob on a route, though. See if he can make something happen with it. Shots coming in, but they're not enough to get this player. He's got to be careful here, but 3 do fall. And just Sipu left on the hill. The break might be in. We'll see if Oob has anything left to say about it. Pistol shots on the weak player are going to come on through. That is the break for now, but the spawns are going to be close for Royals, so they're going to cling on with their life. And Royals, they can win it off this hill, but so can Revenants, so they got to be careful not to get spawn trapped, and that's going to be 4 dead for the Revenants. What a flip from the Royals. Perfect play from them here. And now, you know, they've crossed the threshold where they cannot lose anymore. They can potentially still win off this P2. A little bit of contested time is what the Revenants are going to need, but a route from EMP, and he is going to make them pay the price for that, but the rotations have to be on for Revenants now. They're so far away from this new hill, and they could lose it in a couple of seconds. It's really going to be that route man on your screen. Oob, number 1. Can he get anything done on this rotation, or they are going to fall here? We'll see if he can win the first one, and he does. That's going to be a clutch one for him to find. He has to play the second one, and so quickly, but he will fall, and nobody really close enough there. Potato, can you touch the point? And no, he cannot. LA Royals, after being down pretty much the entire game, they're going to make the comeback late in that one. 250 to 227. What a map from them. As they're going to take that one. But it wasn't a comfortable one. Let me tell you, that was an incredibly close affair until the very end. A hard-fought battle. LA Royals are going to come out on top of that one. Look at the slaying from Patriot, too. 4,400 damage, as well as Oob on the other side, 39 and 26. Tough loss for him, as he had an incredible map there. Really unfortunate for him, but I mean, we have more maps to play. It's not over yet. You go down 0-1 in the series. That is not the end of your run. You could definitely make a comeback. Let me update my graphic for y'all. Get the right score on the screen. As so far, I mean, it's been pretty good series. We'll see what looks like. LA Royals won map 1. It was a close affair. I'll bring you. I was just about to transition, Drizzy J, as you asked me. That was great timing on that one. LA, they're gonna squeak that one out. 250, 227 with a late game resurgence, and they're gonna take red card. 250, 227. So we got 2 of the same maps and mode, or 2 of the same maps in a row here. Up next for both of them as well. Double dose of Hacienda coming up next. We'll see if Revenants can bounce back, as, you know, that was, you know, they were in the driver's seat for the majority of that game, but they just fell at the very end. Just weren't able to clutch on up. We'll see if that ends up costing them in this series or not. AnD definitely definitely a different type of game mode. You could slow things down, get your, regain, lock it back in, slow it down a little bit, call some strategies, and maybe, get a little bit of that confidence back. Not like they really lost confidence. It just seemed like maybe we're making some mistakes late in that game. Potentially the slaying slowed down a little bit. It's hard to tell. It's hard to say. It looks like teams are getting lobby reset. And we'll get things going here in a minute. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, are the team names flipped? My bad. I did not want that to happen, but it looks like it did. Ah, God damn it. I tried. This is why I don't like doing stuff last minute. Okay, so yeah, the Revenants are up 1-0. My bad, guys. Let me change my graphic. I appreciate you letting me know. I was casting the wrong team names the entire game. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll fix that, guys. Don't worry. Appreciate you in chat letting me know. I should have checked that more diligently before I went live, but it is what it is. That's what happens when I get no notice. It is what it is. If you guys want your games casted, and it's late notice, stuff like this is gonna happen. It just is what it is. Appreciate you guys letting me know though. I'll get that fixed for map number 2 or game number 2 as well. As we will transition back to me. We'll see what they have in store for us. So LA do fall. I mean, okay, so that's gonna be kind of weird because I've casted it wrong the whole first map. Let me lock in. Let me lock in for this map number 2 as we are gonna be switching host. And appreciate you for the follow, Dizzy. Appreciate you guys for helping me out in chat. Looks like the lobby crashed, so we're gonna get that resituated here for map number 2. And I mean, so I guess the Revenants are gonna come out. They're gonna be the ones that were down the entire first map, and a late game resurgence from or excuse me, LA were up the entire time. Revenants with the late game resurgence toward the end. So I mean, they're gonna have the momentum heading into this map number 2, albeit maybe a very slight little teensy bit of momentum. We'll see if they're able to do anything in this S&D because it's a hacienda, and this map is one of the most teamwork dependent maps in my opinion in the entire game, especially for search and destroy, even hardpoint. Really, all 3 of the game modes. It's such a big map. And there's so many lanes that you have to fill and have info on properly that it can be difficult if your teamwork's not there, if you're not on the same page, you're not coordinated enough. You could definitely just get, route man takes a route in the water out of fence, like runs up mid map, and you're not looking at it. You can get shot in the back so easy. So it can be definitely a difficult map to maneuver and navigate if you're not ready for it. So we'll see. It looks like we got a new lobby, got a new code. Appreciate that, guys. As we'll get things going here. Map number 2. Hopefully I'll get the teams on the right side this time. My apologies. Hey, at least nobody crashed in the game. At least I waited till after the game crashed. Appreciate the follow as well. No luck. Appreciate you guys. This should be a good series. I also have another series after this as well, so I believe that one starts at 11 Eastern. That was the one I was gonna do today, but here I am doing another one. So. Somehow I always end up finding myself in, I think I'm only going to do 1, or I'm just going to take the night off, and then I end up doing like 1 or 2 or 3 or, a ton. I don't know. I think I have a problem. Okay, let me straighten out this roster situation. So LA is Ube, Derg, Potato, and Lobster. Okay. And then on the other side, we got Revenants. It's going to be Zphil, Patriot, Sipu, MP, right? Is that right, chat? So I don't, look insane. And Sparky as well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I'll try and get it right this time, guys. As we're loading on in, it's going to be Hacienda SND. This will give me, I mean, a slower game. It'll give me some chance to look at chat some more too, and actually like think about what I'm doing a little bit more. As we're on in, we'll see if my graphics right or not. I'm just gonna turn it off for now until I know which team's right. Okay, gotcha. So my graphics for the rosters are right. They were just wrong in game. Okay. Gotcha. And Farrad as well. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll update the map count in a second, too, once I figure out which side these guys are on as well. Just FYI. I will fix that in a minute when I get a chance. And if you are just joining us, it's going to be Armed and Dangerous Revenant. They're going to be taking for map number 1. They're going to be up 1-0 right now. They took it in close fashion. And it looks like the teams are wrong on the screen. So let's see. Going to be LA Royals on the right. Let me get that situated for you guys before we get in the map. And there we go. LA Royals on the right side. Revenant on the left. We'll see if they're able to do anything. So far, it's going to be a B push. And Sipu is going to fall early. Trade's coming on out. Nice shots from Patriots. That bullet reg looked insane. Wow. I wish I had that good a bullet reg. But 3v3 situation. Bomb should be going down toward B. What does the retake look like as Yub gets the bomb planter for absolutely free? They didn't check the close corner, and they'll get punished for it. Phil and EMP, what can he do on this hold right now? Phil getting the first one as well, but now he's all by his lonesome. Semtex over the top isn't going to land, but we'll see if Phil can clutch this round. He spots the first one, but he knows, he thinks there's pressure coming from open. It looks like it's not. The stun's going to land, and stun is going to seal the deal. The knife kill for the flare. As LA Royals, they'll take the first round here. Arson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate all the follows and stuff, guys. Let me shout out you guys out for a quick second, because you guys are the best. And I'll fix my map count as well in game while I'm at it. WCOD, yeah, I know. If only Codcaster worked, I wouldn't have to do any of this. Imagine Codcaster working. Ha. Imagine the game working, too. I feel bad for the players that have to play in this stuff with all the glitches and stuff that's happened. Ninja not working for a little bit. Yeah, like, all that kind of stuff's just aggravating. As a player, as a caster, you know, it is what it is. We just try our best to work around it, but, you know. It doesn't help when Activision doesn't give us a bone or something, you know? So, we'll see what happens here. Sipu gonna be lurking top ball on the defense, get some shots in. He's gonna take Patero out of this round. And 4v2 situation already, and I mean, what can they even do? It's really just all up to Yub, and I mean, he gets the first one for his side, but trapped in office right now. Wait, where are you going, EMP? Not checking your corners. 3 in the round for Yub. Can he clutch the pistols out? Not quite able to do it. Oh my god, that would have been an incredible 1v4. My goodness. And you know, despite Yub's best efforts, he is going to fall. And it's one apiece now. That would have been some highlight reel montage material for Yub, unfortunately for him. He isn't going to get it over the line. So Revenants, they'll answer back with one of their own. Albeit, it shouldn't have probably even came down to that situation, but they were at least close enough for the trade, so back on the offense. Let's go on board. It looks like it's going to be an A push so far. And Sipu can't win that one. That was an important one for him to find his 3 top mid. Standing tall. LA Royals doing what they can in another 1v4 situation. I mean, Yub almost did it last round. We'll see if Phil can do it this round. Doesn't have a sub, though. Has the AR. Probably a little bit less likely. He spots the shadow, though. Phil is going to be gifted 1, but I doubt that's going to be enough to win this round. He's going to have to do something incredible. Shots are through, and he's getting all the hit markers, but not quite enough for either of those kills. So, LA, they'll be on 2 now. You having a great start to this map, albeit he got a couple of freebies, but 5 and 1 from him, nothing to shake your stick at, if that's an expression. Feel like it is. Back and forth we go. LA back on the offense. We'll see what kind of look. It was a fast hit toward B last time. Is it going to be more of the same? And it looks like 2-2 maybe split toward bottom mid as well. Looks like you getting aggressive, having his teammates watch over him. He's going to climb up, or is he going to wait? He likes to wait. Team shots are too good. I like this route from Patriot, but he's losing teammates, and he slams open the door. Not exactly ideal. Another 1v4 situation. This time it's ENP. And I mean, the bomb has been collected as well, and they have all the info in the world, know exactly where he went. And A is going to be the bomb site of choice for the Royals here. Don't want to go anywhere near where EMP was last spotted, and for good reason. But the arrows are very separated, I will say, for the Royals here. Potentially EMP could clutch this if he isolates all three of these players. And he's going to almost run by a player. He gets a freebie. We'll say, thank you very much. I'll collect on that one. 1v2 now. He's going to spot another one, but Yub... Iron too strong, and he'll secure LA their third. And not the best setup on the hold there, but it doesn't really matter at that point. Not a whole lot of time for EMP to work with, as they'll put themselves about halfway there. Three rounds to 1. Wait, is my COD? Wait. Oh, my COD is working. I thought my COD wasn't working for a second. I freaked out. My audio, I mean. You guys probably would have told me way before now. I was freaking out. I was freaking out, chat. Back on the offense we go. EMP. Gonna be toward B with 3. Or 2 of his teammates, excuse me. Patriot taking a route, though. We'll see if this ends up paying off for him. This player's gonna be on the steps, but he's not gonna get spotted. But the route from Patriot will be able to get his teammates trade. So far, so good from the Royals. That's going to be 2 kills for them. We'll see what the retake looks like as Patero on the overextension. Great spot for him to be, but his teammates aren't quite close enough to the rock yet, so Patero, we're going to have to wait for his teammates to get on through, buy himself some time, but nobody really peeking from either team. They're running out of time. Patero, he does win an important one, though, so now it's just Sipu 1v3 situation, surrounded by all 3, and surely he will fall here. And he will. 3 spree for Lobster. And Oob having a great map, 8-2 as well. That's going to be LA Royals. Up to 4 now. The momentum definitely swung back in their favor for this SND. We'll see if they can take it across the line. As you know, you got to think, that first map, they were in the lead the entire time until the very end, you know? Players probably thinking in their heads they probably should have won that one. We'll see if they could do, you know, what they didn't do last map and get it across the line. They're still up by quite a bit, but they were last map as well. It wasn't as big of a lead, but we'll see if the Revenants can clutch up like they did in that hard point. They're going to be on the defense now. We'll see what LA elect to do, and it's going to be another 4 hit toward B. The players love hitting this B bomb site. EMP going to get hit in the face with the frag grenade. Direct impact, but he'll survive. Nades stuns over the top as B-bomb not getting planted quite yet, as a barrage of nades is coming through, and Sipu gets the first blood as well. Not the best start. We'll see if Patriot can see this player on the bomb. It looks like he's not. He's planning it safe, so smart from Durg there to plant the bomb where he cannot be shot. And an ammo pack coming down. People got to stop doing that. It might not matter in this round, though, as it's all left to Yub. 1v3. They just need to watch this open area right now, but he might get godlike timing, but it doesn't matter. Patriot, the movement, too strong. And Revenant, they will answer back. And that was a much-needed round for them to win there. Yeah, the movement from Patriot, too strong there for Oob to track. And I mean, he had a couple more players to find as well in that round to have a chance anyway, so unlikely for him to clutch it, regardless if he won that initial. So, some signs of life from Revenants. We'll see if they can convert that into an offensive round victory. It's been a while since they've won a round. We'll see if they can string a couple together, or if they're going to fall on this one. I mean, their offenses haven't looked the best so far. We'll see if they can mix it up a little bit, and that's not a great start. EMP gets picked off the rip here. mean, Sipu, you're going to have a couple of members to contend with at the top right now. He rips the wig off one, though. That's a good start. Doesn't take a lot of damage either, but is he going to read the second? And he does. The call out from his teammate. Too powerful. The confident slide chow coming through, and Durg left in a tough situation. In 10 right now. Surely gets shot in the back, and he will. The teamwork from the Revenants this round is stellar. Despite losing the first blood, they are able to play their lives well. The trades are coming on through, so bomb is going to be planted. And Oob, a couple seconds earlier, he might have been able to spot him on the bomb, but that is not to be the case. And he gets a freebie, though. Player, yeah, Sipu throwing a stun. Not sure what you're throwing that stun for, but he gets a freebie here, so 35 seconds to play with. Sub in hand as well, so probably the best gun you could have for this retake. We'll see if he's able to get active and find the remaining two, because they're playing so far away from the bomb right now, not trying to give him anything. And Phil's going to check the bomb, but maybe at the worst time. Oh my god, what disgusting shots from Oob. Does he read the pressure right above him? Or it's actually going to be bottom U right now. Patriot, what can you do in this 1v1 situation? Playing the time patiently here. And a smart play from Patriot. And he'll clutch the round for Revenant, but that got scary. If you were LA. Or if you were Revenant, excuse me. LA were almost able to clutch that one. Some crazy shots from the defense by Oob there. Now 4-3. We'll see if the Revenants can continue this momentum that they've collected. These past couple of rounds have looked better. Their teamwork maybe starting to find form. I guess we'll find out if they can get this defense. If they can get this defense, this is still anybody's game. We'll see if they're able to stop the train. That is the LA Royals. And Patriot gets first blood as well. He says, thank you very much. We know this guy has been pushing mid almost every round on their offense, and he gets punished for it. You will fall. That's been the playmaker for the LA Royals. Down early. Sipu getting aggressive. I don't know if I love this play, as he's going to run into an onslaught of people. He does get one, so worth his while at the very least. But numbers advantage still in their favor. 3v2 situation. Patriot getting aggro on the pinch right now. Is it going to be read by Lobster? And yeah, Lobster closes the doors. And they're playing top hall, both of them, in a corner. And I like this play from Patriot. He's not playing super aggressive. He's just waiting for his teammates' info to activate here. As all of them kind of just tucked in corners. But yeah, EMP not going to spot him from bottom line. That sound cue was not identified. So now 2v2 situation, and this is a tough one for the Revenants, excuse me. They don't really have any info on where LA is going. And they're going to plant this A bomb site. The retake is going to be so separated too. Phil and Patriot on different worlds than each other right now. Some shots in through outer fence as Durg slips on through, and I mean, Phil would have loved to have that kill, but unable to get one. We'll see if they can clutch on up. Only 30 seconds left. And they're running out of time. Lobster, what kind of timing do you get on top right here? Can Phil find this player? He's playing it so slow, and Lobster gets one. And yeah, Phil, you got to get a move on here. You got to go, buddy. The timing doesn't work out. And LA on map point now. Honestly, I mean, you know, Phil trying to play the timings for the player, but she never really got active toward this top hall area. Was expecting a pinch all the way around the map, and I mean, with only 20 seconds left, that's unlikely that that would happen. I would have liked to see him play a little bit more aggro toward top secret, maybe even getting in toward U to help his teammate out. But they were just on two completely different pages, it seemed, and now we're on map point, excuse me. Yeah, it looks like we're lagging a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on here, but already Sipu with another first blood. This has been the guy for the Revenants. Been the first blood machine, really. The only reason they're still in this match, in my opinion. The RC's going to come out, though. It is destroyed, but that's going to force Phil off the bomb. He does get it down, though, so 3v2 situation. Phil getting aggressive. He's going to get his homeboys trade. Lobster, what can he do? 1v3 situation. This is for the map. We'll see if he's able to pull it out here. 9-4, having a great map for himself as well. Tags on in. He wins the first one. 20 seconds now. Does he have the time to do this? He has a stun in the back pocket as well. Spots the second player, but he'll get out of dodge. 15 seconds. The wheels, they got to start turning. They got to start turning soon. The Lobster Just backs on up. On a 5 spree as well, honestly. I don't hate this decision. Just play your life, play the streak. Because you have more rounds to play with if you're Revenant. Or if you're LA, excuse me. I'm still doing it. We'll see if he's able to potentially get that Hellstorm missile. Or if we even reach that point. As Revenants, they'll strike back. 5-4 now. We'll see what they have on the offense now, if they can close it out here. That was an important offense for the Revenants to find as well. If they can win this defense round 11, who knows what can happen. Shots are on through. Phil gets absolutely ripped. That's not a good look. So far, Patriot, you got to play your life. The trophy's going to come on out, but will it really matter here? Sipu gets an answer back, but I mean, yeah, Patriot just left on middle of map, wondering where he can even go. And he went to the grave. We'll see you next round. Or will we? Will LA close it out here? It's just up to Sipu and EMP. What can he do? 2v3. Sipu gets another one. This has been the man for the Revenants in this S&D. 2v2 situation. He has a player right below him, and his teammate gets the kill. So EMP doing what he can in this 2v2. But now, just left to Sipu. First dirt, 1v1 situation, and he climbs the window at the worst time. LA. They're going to take this S&D 6-4 here. And the answer back from them as they'll tie our series up. One apiece here. Good turnaround from LA there in that S&D. And I mean, despite Oob's best efforts, I mean, 11-7, 1,500 damage as well. Lobster as well, having a good map. Just weren't able to convert it. Or, wait. Yeah. I'm so lost with the team names, guys. My bad. They were able to convert it. Jeez, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. It's one apiece, chat. That's all you need to know. It's one apiece. I haven't done this in forever. Let me update my graphics for y'all. Oh, man. This is going to be a trolly one. It's going to be a trolly one, chat. I can already tell. Oh, man. No, it is 1-1. I just messed up at the very end there. It is one apiece. For sure. As we'll pull up the maps and modes for the series. We're going to be heading into Hacienda Control now. And we are for sure going to see that map for Hardpoint now. So, you know, the respawn. I mean, really both of these game modes were pretty close. All things considered. 30 points in the Hardpoint, 2 rounds in the S&D. You know, one play here or there. And either of these teams, you know, could be up or down 0-2 right now. So we'll see what Hacienda Control has in store for us. I mean, you know, the respawn prowess of the LA Royals, that map, you know, was pretty good. But it seemed like, you know, toward the end, they kind of slipped up in the red card. We'll see if they're able to clutch it on up. Control, just a game mode about, you know, who can make the least amount of mistakes, usually. I mean, obviously the slaying has to be there. It's, you know, life dependent. So, you know, clearly it has to be. But we'll see who can make the least amount of mistakes and who can make sure that they're not going 3 or 4 dead at the same time. That's really the biggest thing they can do, the biggest difference they can make. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Drizzy, I feel you on that. When you get dropped from a team, or when you're no longer on a team, you know, you like, if you're still, as long as it's not like toxic, right? You're still kind of boys with them. You want to see them do well, but you also like selfishly want them to not do well because you're not on the team anymore. I've been there many times, preying on their downfall, so to speak, right? Been there. So we'll see if the Revenant can answer back on this control. I mean, they did win the opening hard point, but albeit it was a close one. We'll see if the slaying prowess is going to be there this time around as we're loading on in to Hacienda Control. And then, you know, since LA won this map number 2, we're going to see a rewind hard point. So, you know, will the hard point slaying, will that convert in this one as well? We'll find out here in a second. You'll hate watch on my behalf. That's what y'all got. That's what you guys are for. That's what chat's for, right? You guys can hate watch for me. I don't have any stakes in this game, so it is what it is. And it looks like we're gonna restart. Unfortunate. We'll get the lobby situated here in a second, guys. But yeah, we'll see if they're able to pull it on out. Is control. Control definitely not my preferred game type at all. You know, I actually am pretty good at control, but I just don't like playing it, and it's just a cheesy game mode, so. Yeah, FA in chat right here. Pick up your man Drizzy. Pick up Drizzy J00. He'll make you proud. No, I have no idea. How you guys doing tonight, chat? Anyway, while we have a little brief intermission while they, you know, finish setting up the lobby. How you guys doing? I know there's a 30-second delay on the chat, so it's a little tough talking and interacting with you guys, but I do what I can. I'm doing pretty good tonight, if you guys are curious. Should be a decent night. I was going to take the night off, but, you know, people be hitting me up, so I feel bad saying no. And also, you know, extra money don't hurt, so. I'll have another match after this, too. Hopefully my voice isn't too chalked after tonight, but two series by yourself can be a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure when they're going to do the playoffs for this as well. I'm not sure if it's next week or the week after. Might be next week. I'm not sure. If you guys in chat know, let me know down below. And we're off yet again. We'll see if the team names are right. And if they're not, I'll try and fix them right away. Yeah, W graphics on the map count. Yeah, I just added that the other day, just so it would be a little easier for people to understand and whatnot. But we'll see. We'll see if you know, it's going to be the LA Royals or the Revenants coming out off the break so far. So far, it looks like the Revenants on the point right now on B. Nobody really home from the Royals. I mean, we'll see if they're able to do anything here. 2 dead in the feed. They get 3 as well. That's a beautiful start from the Revenants here. We'll see if they're able to do anything. If they already secure the B zone. Sorry, guys. I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. I am locked in now. Don't worry. Revenants. Opening break B already done. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to work with as well. Decent amount of map positioning as they're already through this B zone. We'll see if EMP, he does spot one and toward well, so that's going to be called out to his teammates, but he's going to get traded. So Patriot, the furthest member up behind enemy lines. We'll see if he's able to do anything, but the shot's fired. The desk pop comes out. It doesn't end up costing him, though. And is Patriot lagging, or is this just me? What is going on? Let me go to a different POV. It looks like Patriot's just lagging, because the other POVs are smooth. Not sure what's going on with him. Maybe he's having a little internet issues, but it doesn't matter, because 3 dead in the feed. It's just Patero on the overextension so far. What can you do? Gets 1, but his positioning is spotted. 13 HP, but Iron almost strong enough to withstand. EMP getting aggressive in the spawn as well, but he's losing teammates around him. And just like that, it's left to Phil, so we'll go on board with EMP to see if he's able to stop the clock at all. Still a minute and a half to play with, but this round might come down to the life count. 13, plays 16, a minute and a half. And only a tick and a half of progress needed for Revenants to get it over the line here. We'll see if they're able to do it. EMP, that's a nice start. Losing teammates. 2-piece for EMP. We'll see if 7 activates off that info, and he knows he went well. We'll see if EMP can keep playing his life as beautifully as he has. Another beautiful shots from him over the top. 5 spree from him before he shut down. But unfortunately for him, he's really the only player that's been able to get kills so far in this round. It seems like everybody from the Revenants just pushed back in their spawn. 8 plays 10, minute to work with, but they still only need about a tick to get this round over the finish line. Zphil with 1 there. But he will fall eventually too, and now 2 players on the overextension. It's EMP and Patriot yet again. The SMGs for Revenants. We'll see if they can activate here. So far, top office is going to get 1. EMP doing what he can. This round surely will come down to life count. We'll see. And the D-tick on the A zone is important as well. Trades are on through. 5 plays 6. 30 seconds left to work with. EMP and Patriot. Seems like the only members able to stay alive for the Revenants. And Patriot wrapping on back. Wasn't spotted as well. He'll get a freebie. We'll see if number 5 chimes on in. It looks like he's trying to, but he gets out of dodge. It's going to be Yub, just trying to play his life right now. Yub should get a freebie here. It could make it a potential 2-piece as well. Pistol shots, not quite as accurate as he would hope. But it doesn't seem to matter, as it all is on Patriot. Tag down weak, and he will fall. The LA Royals. They'll take round number 1, excuse me. Albeit that was a very close affair. Came down to a last couple of lives. And what was a promising start to that round, you know, the fact that Revenant, they got beat in basically record pace there. With about 2 minutes and change. I mean, they just weren't able to win that slaying battle and get out of their spawn. It was really only EMP and Patriot on the overextension is just frying, but they never really backtracked to help their teammates to get out of the spawn. Would have liked to see maybe one of them elect to do that after they get a couple of spawn kills, but it is what it is. Control is a great game mode, chat. So we're going to be flipping on sides. It's going to be LA on the offense now. Stun nades over the top. It's going to land. It's going to hit a bunch of players. Patriot, first blood from him, and these guys trapped in the back, but the team shots are stronger. And Potato, Chow and Phil, like he owed him money. He will fall as well. Oh my god, Sipu. Great movement out of him, but just not the best shots there. Almost able to get that player, but not quite. Now Patriot gets an equalizer. We'll see. That positioning looks like Patriot. Nice shots over the top, and he will fall. And just a pinstripe kill feed is in full effect. Yub does end up getting through to their top side as well as Lobster, so they have a little bit of map positioning to work with. The timing for you doesn't seem to work out, though. Sloppy shots from him as Patriot wins that one. It's all up to Derg on this well overextension. And he should get dealt with here, but the pistol, oh, it is strong enough. I was worried for him for a second, but he will collect on that one. And now only 30 seconds to work with. Nobody has even touched the point. And I mean, they're just getting picked apart right now. We'll see if Yub has something to say about it, but, you know, tough start from Lobster. We'll see if he can turn things around. 5-13, not the best look as Yub shot in the back. Now Potato desperating on the hill. 10 seconds left, all up to Lobster. You got to turn up, and you got to turn up now. He's going to get one, but instantly traded on out. 5 seconds left, and really nobody from LA can touch the time. It's just Yub, and he's by his lonesome. We'll see how long this lasts for. As he's going to get overwhelmed here in a second, surely. The nade is going to land, but surely the shots are on through, and they will be. So the equalizer is coming on out. Revenants are going to stand tall in that one. They're not going to give them any ticks either. That's a W on the defense for the Revenants here. LA really just couldn't get anything going on that offensive push. Just from the opening break, really. I mean, what a good kill cam from Derg, but just not able to get it any sort of progress, any sort of map positioning on that one. So we're going to switch on sides. We'll see if they can hold on the defense now. You know, there was 4 ticks coming on through the last time around. I believe it was something like that. 4 ticks, yeah. So they'll have an overwhelming advantage when it comes to round number 5 if they have it so far. Up 4 ticks, I believe. Potentially even 5. I wasn't exactly paying attention, but well, I guess we'll find out. EMP going through mid. Doesn't even need the help. His teammates will take care of it for him. It looks like there's going to be 2 players up above them on the A zone, but this is already a tick gone from A. They got to be careful to play their lives. EMP, Spidey senses activate, though. He'll get the spawner, but has 2 members to contend with. See if he reads it. Spots Derg in a corner, but he's absolutely 1 HP on the point. Should fall momentarily, and he will. But back on the A zone we go. It's going to be Phil this time, jumping on out aggressively. That's going to be a double stack as well. We'll see if Yub can make a play on the defense here. He's able to get 1, but can he spot another one? And he cannot. This is moving quickly as well. It's only the 2 players caught flat on A currently. We'll see if they can get anything done, and EMP shuts them both down. And that'll be the A zone gone early in this round, and that is not great if you're LA. And another 3 dead as well. It's just left to Yub on the overextension. What happened to this round? The stack is on AnD. Yube's got to get a move on. This tick is going by so quickly. He's got to move, and he's got to get the kills here as well. He starts off with a nice initial one. The trades are coming on back and forth. And the tick will get decapped, and a nice flank from Yube will save the round for LA, but they have to hold for 2 entire minutes here for 1 tick on the harder side to defend for the defense. We'll see if they're able to do it. What can you do so far? Zphil looking for a player on the overextension. He's not going to spot this guy in the corner. Playing a cruddy one. I believe that's Yube. But it looks like a shoulder will come out and he will get the info, so they know Yube is going to be bottom secret. What do they elect to do with that info right now is simply the furthest member up is going to get one off spawn. Is that going to be enough to convert this tick right now? He's going to spot the second one outer fence, but the timing, unfortunate for him. Just gets shot in the back. We'll see if EMP can chime on in. He gets the initial. He has a player right above him. And this should be info gained for the side of Revenants. We'll see if the knife comes out. Yeah, Patero, not the weapon for that engagement, but it doesn't even matter. He wins that one somehow. Semtex over the top isn't going to land either. So we'll see what this push looks like. And so far, it's going to be 2 dead. The overextension from Patero has to be going to be huge, and that should be it. It's all up to Dirt. Can you stop this progress? Can you stop the tick? The answer is going to be a resounding no. Revenant, take a second one and an offensive round victory as well. That was an important one for them to find. Now it's going to have to be LA. Winning 2 in a row here and an offense. Maybe even, it's probably going to be 2 offenses as well. If they can even force round 5, they're going to have to win 2 straight offenses. That is not an easy look on Control. We'll see if they can turn it around. This has been a rough game for them so far, specifically Lobster. Yeah, having a tough one, 8-22. Hasn't really turned it around since I called him out the last time. I mean, LA Royals, they're really going to need him to turn it around, to have some sort of semblance of control of map positioning on this game, because they've just been really, I mean, they just haven't been able to get space. They've just been stuck in their spawn on the offense so far, and it might be more of the same. We'll find out here shortly. Looks like top mid control is going to be on the cards for LA so far. Yube just patrolling this rock position. Patero in a gunfight with 1. And Yube activates. And that's going to be 3 dead. That's a great opening strat so far. It's all up to EMP and the triple stack on the point as well. EMP, what can you even do here? He has an SMG, not the preferred gun for the gunfight. Patriot will get 1. Patriot will get 2. That'll slow down the progress as well as 3 do fall. A 1v1 Lobster versus Phil. And Lobster's just going to wait for his teammates' reinforcements, as that's A already almost done, so a great opening strat from the LA Royals here. We'll see if they can convert that into any sort of map positioning. Another 3 dead. And this is, you know, better late than never for the LA Royals, as they will get another 3. They'll say thank you very much, take A like bandits, and get on out. EMP tag down low is going to get out of dodge, as Patriot finds in for a double kill of his own. And now just Phil on the overextension. See if he can clear his base, and that's going to be Yube yet again. He's been the guy for the LA Royals this entire series. We'll see if he can step up to the plate and convert this round, send them to round number 5. As all of his teammates toward this well area. That's a good start. Sipu falls on the minimap there as well, but you just can't win that important one in transition. So that map positioning kind of gone now for the LA Royals. We'll see if they can reclaim it. Strike kill feed could be on the cards for both of these teams, as 15 plays 16 now. Top mid is going to be patrolled by the Revenants, though, so far. And, I mean, they have them pinned back in well now. It's not the best look from them. Patero going to be taking the outside the map route. And he won't be spotted. He'll live for now. And that'll allow them to touch the point. It's going to be Patriot and EMP. Yeah, EMP better get that kill. He was right behind the player. And another 4 dead. Unfortunate for the Royals here. They would have loved to have gotten a couple of kills in transition there. As they're running out of time. They're running out of lives here as well. 12 plays 10. 40 seconds left. There's probably only one more push after this one, if they get shut down on this one. And that's another 3 dead. I mean, all up to you. But what can you even do in this situation? You're just losing teammates every time you try to make a push toward the point. I mean, you ends up getting two people, though. So not the worst showing from him. 9 plays 6, 15 seconds left. And this is going to be the last push. But they do get clearance. That's going to be a 2 dead. They kill both of the players toward you. This might be the stack. We'll see if they're able to do it. The pinch is on in, though. It's going to be EMP. He doesn't win the first one. This is going to be great for LA Royals. We'll see if they can hold on. It's going to be 3 players toward the zone. They get the important kill on the overextension. And another one as well. All left to Phil. Going to be top clap. And one more tick for him to contend with. The reinforcements are here, though. 5 plays free. No more lives for the LA Royals right now. Can they clutch on up? It's all left to Yub in a 1v5 situation. It's looking unlikely. 10 seconds left. He gets 2, though. Hold on. Is it going to be Cammy for the clutch here? He gets a 3rd one. But not enough gas in the tank for Yub to pull out the miracle. Despite his best efforts, they will fall. And the Revenants are going to take this map number 3. 3-1 here. And a pretty even slaying effort across the board from really both teams. It's just Sipu and Lobster on the respective teams kind of having a tough map, but, you know, Sipu had 2,800 damage, so just not finishing his food, unfortunately for him. Wow. Nice bounce back from the Revenants. They looked good in the first hardpoint, and they're looking better in the control as well. We'll see if they're able to get it across the line. I mean, you putting in work, but just not enough for the Royals to get the map victory. We'll see if that ends up costing them. Or if they're able to take this map number 4. And map number 4 also is going to be Rewind as well. It's going to be Rewind Hardpoint. We'll see if they're able to take it as we transition to our maps and modes here. This is kind of how the series played out as of so far. Yeah, someone help this guy, says Sparky. 250, 227, map number 1. 30-point advantage for them, the Revenants. Map number 2 was 6-4 in the SND. The Royals struck back, but, you know, I will say the Revenants at the end of that one started to gain some momentum, and it looks like they carried that into that control as they take it 3-1 here. So, you know, going into this map 4 Rewind, I would be favoring them in the respawn game type. It looks like their guns are just hotter at the moment. And also, you know, Lobster just having a tough series so far. I'm looking at him for this map number 4 Rewind to get this slaying going. They're really going to need him to step up in this one. And, you know, Rewind, all about those rotations. Same as Hacienda. Rotations, especially to that P3, that T4 Money Hill. We'll see if they're able to pull it out. Looks like we got a lobby restart, so we'll wait a little bit longer. But, yeah, it's going to be a tough look for them. We'll see if they're up to the task. I mean, it's been a pretty close series. That was probably the most one-sided map we've seen so far in that Control and Hasi. But, I mean, Rewind, this is a game type. You know, for Hardpoint, we've seen absolute blenders on this one. We've seen teams get absolutely smoked, 250 to like 80, 250 to like 50. If you're proactive and can rotate properly, it's one of those maps you can get absolutely steamrolled. It's also a map that can be incredibly close, for sure, and can come down to that last P2 on that 3rd rotation. You know, people on P1 contesting time just long enough for P2 to pop. We'll see if that's going to be the case. As map 1 was a close affair, but I don't know. I'm confident. I think I didn't do predictions before the series started. It was all very last minute, but I mean, I probably wouldn't have been able to have any info anyway. I've never casted either of these teams, so it wouldn't have meant much coming from me. But, you know, I guess my prediction going to this map 4, I'm going to predict Revenants to take it here, probably comfortable fashion as well. Maybe even by 100 or so points. 250 to around 160 is probably the scoreline I'm predicting. You know, after what I saw on the eye test in map number 3 in that control, it looks like we're probably going to see more of the same here from the Revenants. It's really just going to be up to the LA Royals. What do you have left in the tank? It's got to be more than just Yub going off for these guys. We'll see if they're up to the plays. We are going to be loading on in for the second time. Let me update my graphics and see if it's right this time. And it looks like, oh, it looks like they are flipped. Okay. So let me fix that for y'all. And I'll update the map count as well. There we go. So far, we're going to be on board with Patriot. Gets 1, gets 2. The pinch coming in from the hole in the wall. And that should flip on through the spawns already, I believe. I was looking away my screen, but I think they spawned out if he took that route. So they will flip on through the spawns, but Rebreak coming on in. It's just going to be Z-Fill on the overextension. Got to be careful because, yeah, his teammates are spawning out, so he's the lone member. Got to stay alive in the back here as he has multiple arrows to contend with. We'll see if he's able to find them. His one right next to him, but he doesn't know it. The timing from number 7 could not be worse. I mean, Dirk doesn't know he's here either. Keep an eye on that in your mini-map for now, guys. This is still just Z-Phil. Yeah, I mean, you got to stay alive, buddy. You got to back on up here. I know you're trying to anchor the spawns for your teammates, but you cannot afford to die from Street right now. We'll see if he's able to play his life. Dirk gonna spot him, though. Dirk gonna strike. And Dirk gets it done. So far, so good for the LA Royals. They're coming out swinging this map number 4. See if they're able to convert. Yub 4-0 as well. Patriot gets one on the overextension, but that's not going to amount to a whole lot. We'll see what the hold looks like so far. As 2-piece from Phil, from the box. That's a great start to this break. And just like that, all left to Yub, and Yub is dead on the pinch. So Revenants, you know, despite, you know, having the spawns and not really locking them down, they're able to re-break, and re-break pretty cleanly there. This should net them the last 20 or so seconds. But it's all going to be about this next rotation. These P4 spawns, P3 spawns in the back are going to be so incredibly important. We'll see. You know, it's going to be a foot race to new, but so far so good. For the Revenants, they're up about 20-ish seconds at the end of this hill. And nobody in the back blocking from LA right now. What is going on? 5 is courtyard, but he doesn't spot this player. That's going to be Yub, but because he does that, look at where 4 just spawned in the back. Yeah, nobody hard blocking. And guys, you know, if you're a team, you know, just in hardpoint in general, if you're an AR player, even if you're not an AR player, just the map positioning, if there are holes, and you know that nobody's in the back there, you have to back on up and block the spawns, because that can happen. We'll see if it ends up mattering, though, because P3 can be a contest-heavy hill, but we'll see what happens. You can get blendered from the front, but it's going to be about winning these gunfights. Sipu, now what can he do? Testing from the front. Sloppy shots. He'll get dealt with. Revenants still have the spawns, but they're losing the time on this P3 hill. We'll see if it ends up mattering a whole lot here as Patriot out of the map, out of sight, out of mind. He gets 2-piece. You get a 2-piece, right, Patriot? I would hope there. Stop shooting 2 different times. Oh, my goodness. And now just Sipu, left last alive on the overextension. He will get the important kill, so that should spawn them toward new. And one's going to be behind a player as well. He should spot this player courtyard, and that's going to be the lone member trying to flip the spawns. Lobster has gotten lost, but the sub at that range is not going to be netting him the kill. And Revenants have to be careful in the back here. They will spawn here for now, but the pressure was mounting for a second. Able to get anything done on this break, and yeah, now just left to Phil in the back. 3 dead in the feed, and he's going to be the lone member. He should have a freebie here in a second. I think he does. I hope he does. Phil gets 1, but yeah, sloppy shots from really everybody in this map so far. I'm not sure what's going on. Did they turn off aim assist? What's going on? Patriot with the 2, though. That'll reclaim the spawns, and that should give them the scrap time on this hill, but number 5 does spawn there, and that's actually not great for the LA Royals right now. The fact that Yub spawns there, I mean, and we're going to P5, they're going to spawn incredibly far out. And the positioning for map 5 is going to be favoring the Revenants right now. Not the best time you want to flip. That's another, you know, high-level technique that you see some teams do. You can force the bad spawns out if you rotate early, and you can flip on through. You can hold it from the front, and about 20 seconds is around the time you want to start doing that. That was a great look from the Revenants. We'll see if they can mount a decent time on this P5, as this is one of the most contest-heavy hills in the entire game. But they're making it look easy so far. That's going to be about 30 seconds from this hill already off the board, and it's going blue. Lobster's going to fall as well. Now just Dirk in the hill by himself. He gets a pair, gets a triple. Dirk absolutely cooking on this P5, and a 4th one. Give him the whole team. Overkill for Dirk. No kill tack, but that should be more than enough effort from him to try and get something done, but his teammates just can't seem to help him on out here. This time has just been contested despite Dirk's best efforts there. Still, only about a 40-point lead, though, from Revenants, so not the end of the world. LA can definitely still come back into this one. They just need to start, you know, getting those early rotations and just getting some decent setups. It seems like they've always been on the back end of this match so far. Just always trying to break. The only hold they've had really so far was that P2 and the early P3. But it didn't amount to much. As look at this rat spot from Phil all the way in the back. And it's not going to get red. That was a dirty cred, and it worked out beautifully. So far, about 20 seconds off this hill, or 20 seconds left on this hill, excuse me. The overextension is going to come on through Patriot versus Oob. We'll see who wins this, as Oob's actually going to elect to go around, and he might get paid, paid dividends for it. His teammate combines on in. And who else but Phil? He's going to be at new. We'll see if the anchor ends up, doing a better job this time around. So he's going to have 2 arrows to deal with. Gets the first one, but instantly traded on out. Nice trade from Dirk there. But he's the last member alive. He's going to get dealt with as well. So, Phil does a better job this time around. Has some teammate support as well. See if it ends up mattering. So far, Patriot just sliding through the front. Gets a free 2-piece, and he might make it a third. Patriot heating up 23 and 13. Having a great map. He's getting aggressive. A 4th one as well. 6 spree for him. Going absolutely off for the Revenants. And he had a great time in that map number 1 as well. He's been the man in this HP game mode, even in that control, having a great series, as this has been all blue time on this P2 so far for the Revenants. They're doing a great job. I mean, Patriot playing his life so well there. But this is a good route from Phil, but he's going to be spotted surely here in a second. Actually, no, Dirk didn't see him. I don't know how he didn't see him right there. Phil gets a freebie from the front, has teammate support as well, and now it's just Oob left, mid-map wondering how this cut to new just collapsed so easily. I'd be wondering the same thing, Oob. Keep your head up, man. We'll see if they can, turn things around. They're down about 70 points and getting broken, getting flipped on out. It's looking rough if you're an LA Royals fan right now. We'll see if they can do something late in this game. They're going to have to, because they are in the demon trap right now. P3 time going their way. They don't have the spawns. And they're down about 90 points right now. It's looking rough. We'll see if they can break on through. They're going to have to. And you look at where Youb's spawning all the way out here, as he's the last member alive. Everybody falling. He's taking a route, but it might be a little too late at this point. He's going to have to go big here on rotation. He has one in front of him, but he hasn't spotted that player yet. We'll see if he can do anything here. He's going to have one on the SWAT car, gets the initial, and he's going to back up, play his life. And that should spawn the players out. Actually, the split spawn coming in, 3 and 4, spawning on different sides of the map. Weird timing for spawns there, as sometimes that can happen at the very end of the hill. But so far, so good for Revenants, but they're holding on strong. But the car bomb is going to come in. Unfortunate for Phil there. Car explodes, and he's going to fall, pay the price for it, and that's going to be a clean break. So, LA Royals, they finally break this P4 hill. We'll see if they can hold on. This is going to be much needed time. They're going to need to hold on to all of this, as well as rotations to new. It looks like a Hellstorm's coming on in. EMP with that in the back, and he's not able to get anything done with it. Didn't really, see anybody in the back. I like the idea from him. Might as well use it now. Try and get this last little bit of P4 time, but it does go red. But the rotations are going to favor the Revenants. We'll see if they're able to collect on this as well. EMP, sloppy shots, does end up getting it done. Gets a second one somehow after being weak. No trade from Patero there. 30 seconds. Is all Revenants are going to need. The stun, beautiful, coming on in. Patriot having a map for himself. Gets that one done, but just like that, they do wipe the point. So it's just going to be EMP for now, and he will fall. So, red time. Late into this game. Will this be a resurgence? They've closed the gap a little bit, but they're going to have to be perfect from here on out. 70-point deficit. It's just coming on in from Z-Phil, but a team kill. Unfortunate. Runs right in front of his teammate. You hate to see that. EMP gets a second one, though. He's going to slow the push. Pre-fire's coming down. 5 HP at the Dream. And he'll get a third one with the pistol somehow. The trades are just not coming through. I don't know what just happened there. EMP just clutched on up. Just no trades from the LA boys. 5 HP. It don't matter what his HP is, apparently. As EMP doing everything he can to stay alive. 2 minutes, 20 seconds of hill time. Can we talk about that as well? EMP doing everything. Combining with Patriot, the subs are coming out for Revenants on this map. Worlds are getting ruined, said somebody in the chat, and I could not agree more. I don't know what is happening, what I'm watching, but it seems like Revenants are just the better team in this hard point. 10 more points to close it. All of LA just spawning courtyard as well. Lobster, what can you even do? He has a Hellstorm in the back pocket somehow. I'm not sure how he got a Hellstorm, but he's going to get the player on hill. Only 5 seconds left, though. He's going to have to get a move on. They're going to combine in with his teammate. He has one more to find. He can't find it. And Yub, unable to get to the time. 250. 162, I believe, is the final score. And I mean, not to say I called it, chat, but that is basically exactly the scoreline I called. Not to toot my own horn or anything. I think I know ball. I test too strong, and Revenants too strong in this one. They're gonna take it 3-1 here. And congrats to the Armed and Dangerous Revenants. 3-1 from them. A great showing in this. I don't know if this is what kind of match this is for. I'm assuming this is for the last spot in playoffs. I don't really know, guys. I'm just here to look pretty and do voices. It is what it is. But congrats to them. They're gonna take it 3-1. And you know, for the LA Royals, you know, you showed some signs of life in that SND. Even in that first hard point, you were up. You know, the majority of that first one, just let it slip away. And that's kind of the theme of this series. They just kind of let it slip away. And then once the Revenants gained that momentum from, you know, that control onward, they looked pretty dominant in this series. Yeah, nice try. Get them next time. And, you know, we'll go on board. One last look at the maps and modes. This is how the series ended. You know, 250, 227, 6-4. The first two maps pretty relatively close. But then after that, it wasn't. 3-1 and about 100-point advantage in that map number 4 rewind. Guys, that is going to do it for me. You know, a hell of a series to cast, and you know, appreciate the guys for letting me do this. It was kind of last minute, and I may have casted the wrong teams the entire map number 1, but you know, we're gonna forget about all that. And we, you know, GG's go next. So I appreciate the follows, all the guys in the chat hanging out. I do have another series tonight, actually. It's gonna be starting in about what time is it? Let me see. It's going to be starting in about 30 minutes, I think. I believe. Something like that. It's going to be Jay Hangley versus the Hefty Turtles in Group C, if you guys are interested. It's for the EWG League as well. That'll be starting in about 30 minutes. I'm probably going to end the stream here, and I'll be back about then. So, you know, GG's to both the teams. Congrats to, you know, the Revenant squad as well. And I will catch you guys, you know, back here later. Or maybe, if you guys don't want to, you know, fuck me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.